Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests and graduates, I would like to invite local Darug man, Dr. Joshua Tobin, to offer the traditional welcome to country.
Warmi Mitigo, everyone. Nalaway. Good afternoon and welcome to the lands of the Wallamatigal. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians of this part of the country. I wish firstly to pay my respects to the country and its people, to thank the university for their acknowledgement of us and the invitation to welcome you here today. That acknowledgement is important for our people and is much appreciated, particularly by our elders. My family is in fact descended from Yarramundi, a respected elder and clever man from the Burrawarrangal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could be best secured if we could learn more about it. So he enrolled his daughter, Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and using her newly acquired skills to lobby for and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined and became known as Blackstown, from which the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are proud of you today. And for good reason. You see, our success is your success. Your advancement is our advancement. Now, that was probably better understood in traditional times when camp groups were obviously a lot smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant that the food you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of your camp. Your skills and good fortune were enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community. And you in turn were looked after. We can live beautifully when we work together. The gift of knowledge and education is valued by my family and yours. The transfer of knowledge has taken place over tens of thousands of years, teacher to student, parent to child, elder to listener. I, like yourselves very shortly, have been very fortunate to graduate from university. Working as a medical doctor in the hospital has allowed me to fully realise the skills, knowledge and strength that a university education has given me and allowed to provide for my family and community. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this, as does my dad, to recommend them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on what you should expect your lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 200 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he had ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools that they carried, they were naked, and they made the shelters from bark of trees without cutting them down, harvested the food from the earth without much need for tilling. There was no slavery, no rich or no poor, and no homelessness. Armies were unknown, as were forts, jails, and even fences. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands were maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting, with our rivers and waterways kept clean and polluted, with people drinking them out of them as they have done for the past 20,000 years. Now remember, this is not a dream or an ideal vision. This was the normal life for the longest time. And I see no reason why we shouldn't expect any less for ourselves and our children from what our ancestors have enjoyed. There are a whole lot more of us now, but we are clever people, and I believe there is still magic left in this world. So I would say to expect a great and wonderful things from your life. Life is normally good, and we are normally very happy people. So share your gifts with the rest of us in life and keep following the beautiful spirit that has gotten you this far. Together we can create a country that we can be proud of and a future worthy of our children. We can all do our little bit. Now, graduands, I will do mine by winding up and letting you graduate. I just wish to say congratulations to you all. Enjoy your day and all the best for your collective futures. Thank you, Yanu, and welcome.
I am pleased to introduce Chancellor of Macquarie University, Dr. Martin Parkinson, AC.
Thank you, Joshua, for that warm welcome to country. I know you've heard me say this before, but you and your family and your people do us great service and great honour in participating so generously in graduation. So thank you very much. Please. The welcome to country that we've just heard from Joshua is a reminder of the long history on the land on which we meet, of its custodians, the Darug people, and the charge they've given us to use this land well for teaching, learning and discovery. And importantly, it highlights that knowledge development, knowledge transfer occurred long before universities ever came into consideration, as important as universities are. I think it's incumbent on all of us to keep that thought in mind. But we are a university and we are here for a particular occasion. So let me welcome each and every one of you here to the Macquarie University Wallamadigal campus. Most importantly though, I want to offer a warm welcome and hearty congratulations to our graduates. You are meeting here today on your day of celebration. Completing a degree is never easy. It requires determination and perseverance. It requires hard work and dedication to purpose. Each and every one of you should feel incredibly proud of your accomplishments, because I can assure you that the university and its community is proud of what you've achieved. Many of you are also fortunate enough to be here in the company of family and friends. For others of you, distance, travel restrictions due to the lingering effects of COVID may have prevented that from happening. But for all of you, even in the most challenging moments of your study, these people, your family, your friends, your community, will have made the journey easier for you. So to all the family and friends who are here today, please take a heartfelt welcome from the university and our appreciation for all the effort and support that you've put in to have this fine group of people now at a position where they're about to graduate. Can I also say, in welcoming family and friends, this is a moment of celebration, and small children should be able to share in that celebration. So if anybody is worried about somebody expressing views at the top of their lungs, don't worry about it. They're welcome here. in particular because they're our next cohort of students. We definitely don't want them going away with a bad view of us. To our graduating students, the support you've received is a reminder that while our individual efforts are important, much of what we will achieve in our lives will happen because we support one another, because we work together, and because we live together as a community. Or if I paraphrase what Joshua said to you in Welcome to Country, we truly are stronger together. It's important to maintain this commitment to mutual support, especially in times of great turbulence. And as we look around today's world, we are confronted by turbulence. We see increasingly divergent political landscapes reflected in the rise of populism, authoritarianism, and a return to nation-state conflict. We see deliberate attempts by state and non-state actors to sow disinformation, to undermine trust in science and reasoning in order to fracture our communities. And we see a global community that is struggling to find common cause on the great challenges confronting humanity, whether it be mass migration in response to an attempt to escape conflict and poverty, global health crises, or climate change. The world is struggling to put together coherent responses. So it's clear to me that the world we've become used to over the last 3/4 of a century is no longer the world that we're going to be operating in. Now, every generation thinks that the times they live in are particularly complex, but there's no doubt in my mind that this is the most difficult set of circumstances the world has confronted, in my lifetime at least. How we as individuals, communities and countries navigate these challenges will be central to our shared prospects for peace and prosperity, wherever we live around the world. I hope that your education experience has strengthened your sense of the importance of working together for the betterment of our communities, our nations and our world. As you go out into the world as graduates of Macquarie University, your lives are going to inevitably get busy with the minutiae of life, your jobs, your relationships, your families, and so on. But I'd urge you to keep an eye out for a few things. Ask yourself, how can I play a part in navigating through times of great turbulence? What are my responsibilities as a graduate and as a scholar to help create a better world? How can I engage in dialogue as a member of the Australian community or as a member of another community, or indeed as members of the global community? Respectful engagement and constructive dialogue are central to solving the big problems that we face. So I'd urge you to draw on the skills that you've gained here and through your entire education journey to participate fully in those discussions. We must all be willing to share our skills and knowledge and to bring our expertise to the table for the greater good. We must all be prepared to continue to intellectually grow, to be good listeners, to learn from others, and to respect a diversity of views. I encourage you to remain curious, to be lifelong learners. After all, as Mark Twain said, and I quote, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things that you did. So throw off your bowlines, sail away from your safe harbour, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. In short, be optimistic, seek challenges and take calculated risks. To do all that, though, one needs strength. And as the great African-American writer and Nobel Prize winner Toni Morrison told another university gathering in 1996, and I quote, "Service to the individual, to the government, to the world requires an unwavering commitment to intellectual freedom, to virtues already being debased by apathy or mindless rage, virtues of integrity, honour, faith, selflessness and courage." These are wonderful words, and I urge you to carry them with you as you go out and make your way in life after graduation. Now, soon it's going to be my honour to confer your degrees and to welcome you to the ranks of Macquarie University alumni. But before that, it's my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Ms. Christine Legg. Christine began her teaching career in South Australia more than 40 years ago and has worked in a variety of early childhood services and is currently the CEO of KU Children's Services. Throughout her career, Chris has actively promoted the value of early childhood education, the rights of children, and working towards improving the status of early education as a profession. She's chair of the National Board of Early Childhood Australia, a member of the Australian Government and New South Wales Government's Early Childhood Reference Groups, member of several university advisory boards, and is a member of the NESA board. So I'd like you to join me in welcoming Christine Legg to deliver the occasional address for this graduation ceremony.
Thank you. Before I continue, I'd like to start by also acknowledging the traditional owners of the land we are on today, the Watamatical clan of the Darug Nation, and pay my respects to the elders both past, present and emerging. Deputy Chancellor, members of the faculty, staff, distinguished guests, family and friends, and most importantly, graduates today. I'm both humbled and honoured to be here today to celebrate your achievements. I congratulate you on successfully completing your degrees, particularly as the last 2 years of your studies were during the peak of COVID-19 pandemic, a time of rapid changes where our world was turned upside down with mask wearing, lockdowns, social isolation, and a dramatic switch to full-time online communication and learning. To complete your studies during this time is a wonderful testament to your motivation, persistence and resilience, and I'm sure you miss the personal face-to-face contact with your colleagues and your lecturers. Graduations are very special occasions, a time for a celebration of the present, reflection on the past, and optimism for the future. I first graduated from Hartley College of Advanced Education in South Australia with a 3-year diploma in early childhood education in 1978, long before many of you were born. I was fortunate to undertake tertiary study as a mature age student. I was 24 at the time, but married with a 3-year-old daughter. When I reflect on my first graduation, I was so thrilled that I had completed the course, and I felt so grateful to have been given the opportunity, as it completely changed my life. It opened up a whole new world for me. Although I did very well at school and was an avid reader, I left school at 14 years and 9 months without completing years 9, 10, 11 or 12 to undertake an apprenticeship in hairdressing, partly because my brothers left school early to undertake apprenticeships and because the expectations of my family did not include tertiary education, particularly for a female. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay in hairdressing for too long as I had asthma, which I still have today, and strong perming formulas and so forth at the time caused my asthma to worsen. So I left hairdressing and worked in various offices. The time in hairdressing and my office experiences were very valuable to me. They taught me to work hard, to be organised and manage my time efficiently, a mindset and a set of skills that has stayed with me throughout my career. I married the love of my life when I was 19 and a half and he was 20, and our first daughter was born 6 weeks after my 21st birthday. A few years later, my husband and I decided to sell our house so that he could return to full-time university, this time undertaking a degree in educational psychology, having dropped out of accounting degree before we married. This was life-changing for both of us. I became interested in reading his developmental psychology books, and this inspired me to want to learn about child development so that I could understand more as a young parent. I later applied to enrol in a new early childhood education diploma course without attaining matriculation, or HSC as it's known to you, and my application was not automatically accepted. I was fortunate that I could apply to undertake an entrance exam and later be interviewed if I passed the exam. I was so nervous about the exam that I arrived a week early. When I was offered a place in the course, I was so excited, but once again, very, very apprehensive. There were many doubts and tears along the way as I learned to write essays and undertake research. What got me through was the encouragement and support of my husband, my colleagues, and my lecturers. There is no doubt in my mind that tertiary education is a wonderful gift that makes a difference to people's lives. It breaks cycles and builds the social capital of our communities. If I compare my essay writing processes to yours today, I am reminded what a wonderful tool technology is. In my first course, my cutting and pasting involved writing essays in longhand, cutting up my sentences with scissors, and using sticking tape to order them in the way that I wanted. I then either rewrote the whole thing in longhand, or if we could afford it, I paid to have my essays typed. Today, I love my computer and how quickly I can order my thinking with the cut and paste tool. After my graduation, I was appointed as a director teacher at a kindergarten in Adelaide before moving to Sydney 2 years later. I later upgraded my qualification and completed a 4th year of a degree in early childhood education, undertaking a major research project rather than undertaking all coursework. My career in New South Wales began in 1981 with KU Children's Services, and I have worked as a teacher, a director, in both preschool and long day care services before eventually moving into various management positions and then being appointed as the CEO 11 years ago. I have worked now in early childhood education for more than 40 years, and it has given me many opportunities. I have shared in the delight of a child when they learnt something new or finally achieved a skill they had tried so hard to master. I have worked with so many inspirational people, been supported and mentored by others I admired who gave their time willingly, travelled to many overseas conferences as a participant or a lecturer, participated in many government and ministerial advisory groups, been on the selection panel for national awards that recognise excellence in teaching and early childhood pedagogy, been a member of a number of university advisory groups and boards, and as you heard before, I'm currently a member of a number of boards. I would not have travelled this journey without tertiary education. As you celebrate today and move forward in your careers, I'd like to share with you some of the learnings from my experiences over the years. Firstly, learning is lifelong. The world is constantly changing, and you will grow and evolve as your experiences, knowledge, and skills grow. You really need to keep up. Secondly, whilst COVID taught us the importance of hygiene and vaccinations, it more importantly reminded us of how fundamental relationships are to us as humans. Respectful relationships are a key to a successful career, and loving relationships with our family and friends make our life worthwhile. It does not matter how successful you are or what your title is. Success and titles are empty without respectful and supportive relationships in the workforce. Thirdly, always surround yourself with people who know more than you do and who you can learn from. When selecting members of my executive team, I select people with more expertise than I have, that share our organisation's values and who will work together collegially to enhance our organisational culture and achieve our goals. When we work together, recognising each other's strengths and respecting various points of view, we are so much more effective. Lastly, as you move forward to your next challenge, and I would imagine some of you are already in the workforce or maybe involved in further studies, use the critical thinking, reflection, and knowledge you have gained in your studies to propel you further. Take opportunities as they come your way. Sometimes you just have to take that leap. I can assure you I have felt out of my depth many times, and my educational experiences have taught me to overcome that fear by learning all I can and asking for help when I need it. Once again, congratulations to you on your graduation day, and I wish you all the best for the future.
Thank you, Chris. Some really important messages in that for all of us, not just for graduating students. Please join me again in thanking Chris for those thoughts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as Chancellor of Macquarie University, I look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees on those who have complied with the university's requirements for such awards. So I'm now going to call on our Acting Registrar, Dr. Brad Winden, to formally certify the eligibility of those who have met the requirement for these awards.
Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council, and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations, well done.
Graduates, please be seated. Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Arts. I now call on Professor Louise Dasson, Deputy Dean of Research and Innovation for the Faculty of Arts, to present the graduates. Professor Dasson.
Chancellor, the graduates at the ceremony are from the Faculty of Arts. Students and staff from the Faculty of Arts develop critical, inquiring and curious minds. They work together within and across disciplinary boundaries to ask questions about socially complex problems. They identify paths of research, analyse and communicate ideas in creative formats, and reflect on the skills and knowledge they need in order to understand the world, past, present and future. Students are encouraged to use their skills and talents to connect with local and global communities. This faculty includes research and study areas in ancient history, anthropology, education, English, geography and planning, Indigenous studies, international studies and languages, law, media, music, communication and cultural studies, modern history, politics and international relations, philosophy, sociology and security studies and criminology. Through transformative education, Faculty of Arts graduates are equipped to face societal challenges with deep evaluative minds, strong reasoning, and a well-established ethical compass. They explore their creativity and passions while developing transferable skills like communication, critical thinking, and digital literacy. These are skills that are extremely sought after by employers. To our graduates, as you reflect on the last few years, I'm sure you can all agree that Macquarie University is home to a wonderful community of people. The relationships and networks that you have formed will continue to serve you well into your future as professional contacts, as academic mentors, and as lifelong friendships. Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Arts whom you have admitted to degrees and awarded diplomas. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Honours, First Class. Rose Al-Kahili. Christina Athanasopoulos. Micah Borden. Isabella Bachego. Aidan Brown. Eliza Cook. Sophia Davies. Nicholas Debress. Helena Hanna. Deniti Katapitia. Lucia Kim. Hannah Kohler. Miti Kotari. Matilda Lynch. Anne-Marie Sarkis. Rachel Jeung. Arad Bedavand. Jordan Brewer. Elizabeth Cox. Clara Connery. Marnie Dowden. Judith Herbert. Rachel Herkes. Mackenzie Kirby Brown. Grace McClenahan. Claire McHattie. Freshta Nwabi. Emily Partridge. Claire Penlington. Hayden Sloggett. Christopher Smith. Alicia Waller. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce with the degree of Bachelor of Laws Honours, James Ellis. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of International Studies with the degree of Bachelor of Laws Honours, First Class, Natalia Di Stefano. Clara Fernandez. Nancy Harb. Beth Jones. Reba Maxwell. Mitchell Smith. Courtney Louise Tillman. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of International Studies with the degree of Bachelor of Laws Honours. Tawfiq Ar-Rahman. Esther Lee Chen. Caitlin Hoffman. Romali Khan. Hanju Evelyn Park. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Media with the degree of Bachelor of Laws Honours First Class, Gabrielle Mfula. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Media with the degree of Bachelor of Laws Honours, Sophie Ash. Ayana Hood. Peggy Pantsos. Cindy Shamas. Jack Townend. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Security Studies with the degree of Bachelor of Laws Honours First Class, Saxon Ward. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Security Studies with the degree of Bachelor of Laws Honours, Olivia Gray. Satchel Colt. Anna Kunz. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Social Science with the degree of Bachelor of Laws Honours, Alan Ma. Montana Rumore. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Laws Honours First Class, Kevin Amadi. Sydney Gale. Lucy Masters. Bridget Shields. Madison Toohey. Tiana Totaro. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Laws Honours. Lauren Brown. Melissa El Azi. Stephanie Hanna. Jennifer Catrib. Natalie McLaughlin. Zachary Mills. Courtney Rousseau. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours. Ruth Armand. Michael Cope. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Media with the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Danisha Amitharaj.
That's correct.
Yep. Christian Neme. Emily Ward. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Hannah Pisani. I present the graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Daisy Balchop. Ilana Bertuccio. Bikram Bhati. Shenali Biamwala. Sarah Brown. George Falconer Flint. Olivia Kwichinski. Ashley Richards. Stephen Sin. Judith van der Eyck. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of International Studies with the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Esther Boersma. Patrick Cook. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Media with the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Jasmine Cassis. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Security Studies with the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Celine Demano. Darcy Hill. Jack Quadrio. Amit Singh. Taylor Smith. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Social Science with the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Casey Coleman. Georgia Gajardo. Monica Gonzalez. Jessica Pereira. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Achol Juk. Asila Kabra. Melu Laku Maya. Joel McCarroll. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood Education, Birth to 12. Rebecca Cato. Mai Hua Pham. Melanie Smith. Ashley Anderson. Lauren Burford. Charlotte Byrne. Mary Campbell. Kaylee Darlabetta. Brooke Day Herbert. Tricia Dixon. Alexandra Dawn. Bethany Dowson. Farah El Helu. Anita Giokjian. Sandy Gobar. Wendy Guo. Carmen Lai. Peter Lee. Janice Naidu. Ella Pears. Cindy Pham. Christy Pitt Owen. Rosie Riley. Francesca Staltari. Emma Sutton. Billy Thorne. Chelsea Wall. Stephanie Wickens. Yan Wong. Rebecca Wu. Elena Xenos. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Christopher Alchian. Bhuvashri Balasubramani. Valeria Baranovsky. Mahima Bindi. Charlene Castillo. Harsh Deshwal. Rachel Dunstan. Holly Gannon. Emily Goldsmith. Bianca Hidalgo. Josefine Infante. Dina Law. Edward Nalbandian. Kate Namor. Imogen Scott. Costa Ciavelis. Olivia Somerton. Wilson Tran. Raisheli Twilasalasi. I present the graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Early Childhood Education. Claudia Au. Stephanie Coluccio. Chi Fang. Georgia Fusca. Nellie Hodder. Awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Zarina Khan. Yuji Lee. Laksala Lekamde. Chin Chin Lok. Anisa Monayam. Ella Morris. Kirsten Simpson. Mie Sin. Alicia Tang. Natalie Zuki. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Juris Doctor. Mark Bernard. Anna Cheng. Sophie Court. Thomas Ditton. Rochelle Flood. Jichao Li. Tonya Might. Belinda Renshaw. Muhammad Ali Talib. Anupam Tawacha. Colin Werner. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Early Childhood. Alisa de la Cruz. Claire Drury. Jenny El-Bustani. Michelle Kirkpatrick. Lara Patricia Mariano. Nadia Regina Wibowo. I present the graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Laws. Jeanette Trifena Lewy. Uyanga Vanchik. I present the graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Teaching, birth to 5 years. Weilin Chen. Alisa Paz Elacion. Catherine Fahy. Nadia Eda Faustina. Judy Ann Greenwood. Prabjot Kaur. Caitlin O'Brien. Alia Vivian Roseland. Aprajita Singh. Bernadette Linda Wijaya. Zina Wong. Ao Zhang. Chancellor, a higher degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to a graduate who has demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality, shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Saif Uddin Ahmad, for the thesis a thesis entitled Assessing the Legal and Regulatory Frameworks of Customs Risk Management for Trade Facilitation in Bangladesh. Chancellor, that completes this afternoon's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Arts.
Chancellor, I call on Ms Anna Kuntz, who graduated with a Bachelor of Security Studies with the degree of Bachelor of Law Honours, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Ms Kuntz.
Chancellor, members of the university, fellow graduates and guests, I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, the Wallumattagal clan of the Darug Nation, and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'm very honoured to speak today at this ceremony, which marks such a special moment for all of the graduates. When we made the decision to start our studies 4 or 5 or 6 years ago, I'm sure that the challenges that we thought we'd encounter never included a total global shutdown or unimaginable health and social and economic concerns, or shifting to an entirely remote learning environment at the drop of a hat. So even though the phrase unprecedented times has been done to death, it's important to remember that that's exactly what these were. And at risk of falling into a second cliche, if we can get through that, we can get through anything. And now, having lived through this uniquely charged and political period of time, the skills we've developed in critical thinking and respectful debate of opposing ideas are more important than ever. We will be the ones contending with the next decades of debates about everything from sovereignty to social inequality to the climate crisis. So regardless of where or how or even what we studied, the most valuable lesson to hold on to is how to contend with multiple lines of thinking, both within our own minds and among each other. And doing this might seem like a tall order, particularly given that for many of us it still feels like we're fumbling our way through post-uni lives and careers. But we should be buoyed by the fact that we are now practiced in adapting to and supporting each other through the most difficult of circumstances, no matter how many times those circumstances change. On this occasion, it's also particularly fitting to express our deep gratitude for everyone who has supported us through the course of our degrees. So I'd like to take this opportunity to extend a sincere thank you on behalf of all of us to the family, friends and faculty who helped us to get here today. And finally, in the wise words of the inimitable Elle Woods, we did it. Thank you.
You sure did. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in again expressing our appreciation to Anna for those thoughtful remarks.
O mia bambina,
Distinguished guests, please join me in expressing our appreciation to Ms. Angela Brewer for that superb performance. Angela is the founder and artistic director of Coast Opera Australia. And while you've been an enthusiastic audience in applauding, you're not a patch on a member of this morning's graduation audience. We had a beautiful little girl in the fourth row who couldn't have been any more than 3. And when Angela was doing a different number, and when Angela went like this, the little girl standing on her mum's lap doing this. When Angela clutched like this, she clutches like this. And when Angela is singing, she's blowing kisses to her. And we noted that Angela's probably never had such an enthusiastic response anywhere. But we owe a debt to Angela for regularly coming and performing at these magnificent occasions. But please also join me in thanking our musicians. On the organ we have the wonderful Heather Mowen-Boyd. And on the trumpet, Mr. Bruce Helmer. Now, events like this don't occur without a lot of work, and we're always incredibly grateful to the members of our alumni community who volunteer to come here and help manage these events and to share in this moment of celebration. So please let me ask our alumni representatives to stand and express our appreciation for them. Graduates, this ceremony is a rite of passage, but not, I hope, the end of your connection with Macquarie University. You are now part of a family of alumni of over 200,000 people living in 140 countries. We will keep in touch with you, and we hope that you will keep in touch with us. Make sure you come back to campus, whether it's just simply to stroll around and relive some of the memories. Preferably it's to come back and participate in alumni events, and perhaps even for some of you to come back and do more study. But when you do whatever it is you do next, remember the responsibilities that you now have as graduates of Macquarie University. Continue the hard work that has brought you to this point. Set demanding goals for yourself, goals to better your community and retain your curiosity and pursue your dreams. Importantly, remember the people who helped you along the way. Now, some of those are here today, and I'd ask you, graduates, as is traditional at these ceremonies, to stand now and give these people who have supported you all through your journeys a huge round of thanks, please. Now, please turn to the front and remain standing, because up here on the dais with me are representatives of the university's academic staff, the people who have actually taught you on this journey that you've been on. So I'd ask you to again give them a round of applause in appreciation. Finally, turn to one another and give yourselves a resounding round of applause because you deserve it. Well done. Please, graduates, be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates of Macquarie University, on behalf of the staff and faculty of the university and of all of our continuing students, I again offer you my warmest congratulations. For all of you joining us today, family and friends, I thank you on behalf of the entire Macquarie community and in particular on behalf of your graduates. I'm going to now invite our newest graduates and their families and friends to join us in the portico through these doors for some refreshments. But before we do that, I'm going to also ask you to take some time to wander around our beautiful campus and just look at the environment in which your graduates have been operating over the last few years. But I'm going to first ask the audience to stand, please, and to remain standing while the official party and our new graduates depart the hall. Please.